What's up, investors? You're watching MJF Invest. Today's video is going to be about the Polygon network, the MATIC token. Before I get into that, though, please tap that like button. On this channel, I'm looking for the best opportunities across the crypto assets and the stock market. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you tap that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload new content. But I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm just an innovation enthusiast, and I love to spread the word about what I find in my research. So it's ultimately your decision if you want to buy any of the stocks or cryptos I talk about on my channel. Let's talk Polygon down in the comment section. First and foremost, lately we've seen Ethereum has been on quite a run. Just today, I read a statistic that said Ethereum is valued at $322 billion, surpassing the likes of a massive company like PayPal in just 6 years. So that gives you the kind of momentum that this technology has. I believe Ethereum is going to be the world computer. I believe it's going to be where the medium of exchange. I expect that trend to continue. I think it's just inning one for Ethereum. I believe that this is going to be the way we exchange value in the future. It's a little different than Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I believe, is a store of value and will be the reserve currency at the very least of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. But I believe it'll be the reserve currency, period. But so this is a little different. I'm not one of those people that have just picked a side. I love Bitcoin, so I hate Ethereum. I love Ethereum, so I hate Bitcoin. I cut through all that. I think both of these networks are going to win, and they're going to win big. They both service real world purposes and solve a big problem. It's a faster, better, stronger network, just like Bitcoin is, especially because this is when you hear about DeFi, when you hear about NFTs, a vast majority of these are built on the Ethereum network and the Ethereum and the Ether token, which is ETH. One problem that Ethereum has been having is scaling. The gas fees are getting pretty high as the network gets more congested. So a couple of weeks ago, I started looking and I was learning about layer 2 solutions, and I came across Polygon, which is the MATIC token. It was roughly in about 30 cents at the time, and I've talked about it a little bit on my live stream and on Twitter. So speaking of Twitter, make sure you follow me at MJF_invest. I've been talking quite a bit about Polygon. Polygon's about 90 cents today, and I haven't sold a single token. Almost 3x up. I'm not even considering selling because I think it is still extremely undervalued, considering if you're not familiar with what Polygon does, they're a layer 2 solution to the Ethereum network. Basically, they're the transaction layer. As rollups go live, I believe that this network is going to explode. Polygon has the ability to basically do the transactions off the Ethereum blockchain and then, put the copy back on the mainnet. And when you think about the transactions that are done on the Ethereum blockchain, that could be a very lucrative opportunity. It is certainly not something that I'm willing to sell for pennies, and it's a very exciting technology. A lot of decentralized protocols are going to be built on top of the Polygon network. They have several lucrative deals and partnerships and collaborations already. One of my favorite is with Decentraland, which is a virtual world where you could buy virtual real estate and plot, and it has an NFT marketplace with some of the biggest NFT providers that there is, like CryptoPunks, Gemini, which is Nifty Gateway, as well as OpenSea. So there's a lot going on. So they have a deal with Decentraland. But what really is lucrative about Polygon is they just got that partnership with QuickSwap. There's a lot of money in the NVL there. As 2 weeks ago, they had a partnership with Aave. And in 14 days, they have over $1 billion in liquidity. So that gives you an idea of how lucrative and an opportunity these layer 2 solutions have. And Polygon seems to be the front runner as the top layer 2 solution for the Ethereum blockchain. So what is Polygon? Again, just think of them as the transaction layer for Ethereum, and as Ethereum continues to grow and congested, they can basically do the transactions off chain for close to zero. So that's a very big problem to solve. I cannot stress that enough. And up on the screen, just to give you an idea, if you look, And if if you're familiar with Polkadot, the thing about Polkadot is they are looking to make blockchains inoperable, but they don't benefit from the security and the robustness of the Ethereum blockchain the way that Polygon does. Polygon benefits directly. They're a big beneficiary of the robustness and the security of the Ethereum blockchain because they are compatible. There aren't many projects that benefit that way. Polkadot is a separate entity. Yes, it is bigger, and yes, they do make blockchains inoperable. But I think that MATIC being able to be the beneficiary of the Ethereum security, makes them way more attractive, especially at this price. Right now, we're talking about a $2 billion valuation for MATIC, and that's peanuts considering the problem that they're solving. So this is basically what we'd be looking at here. Here would be the Ethereum token. I mean, the Ethereum layer 1, and Polygon would be the outer layer. And through this white paper, they're pretty much going to talk about the scalability issue that Ethereum is having, as well as they're basically benefiting from the security with sovereignty and interoperability, and blockchains communicating is going to be a very big deal. Any projects that help the interoperability in blockchain layer 1 blockchains communicate, I believe, are bringing real world value and really big utilities to the project, which in turn will be very lucrative down the road for its investors, especially the early investors. You take a look at the screen there, you're looking at the layer 1 Ethereum blockchain with Polygon on the outskirts, off-chain transactions, the transaction layer or layer 2, however, whatever's easiest for you to absorb what it is that Polygon does. And they do it in a fast and efficient way, close to zero. So that's why I'm very excited about the opportunity that Polygon presents. Here's the team, the co-founders, as well as the advisors. They have some Ethereum foundations, as well as Bankless's Ryan Adams. If you never watched that podcast, Bankless is a very good podcast. They talk quite a bit about DeFi on there. So make sure you check that out. You can learn quite a bit. And the way that they're aiming to do this is through, Plasma, as well as ZK rollups, which is zero knowledge rollups, which allows them to do up to 35,000 transactions per second, as well as optimistic rollups. And at some point in time, these are going to be live. And when those go live, because currently MATIC is using the Plasma, which is standard for side chains. They will be going live pretty soon with the zero knowledge rollups and optimistic rollups, and that would allow them to do, like I said, upwards of 35,000 transactions per second at close to zero, which is very, very exciting. I'm going to do another video about this pretty soon. I just wanted to put it on your radar, get it out there for traditional investors to start looking into some of these crypto assets. These technologies are a wave of the future. I believe this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. This is the technology that the future enterprises will be built on. And when the internet came around in the early 90s, we certainly didn't have the opportunity to invest in the protocols that the technologies would be built on, right? And we have that today. So that's why this is an incredible opportunity. I don't think this is going anywhere. Sure, it's risky. Sure, it's speculative. But at this point, so are future fiat cash flows. You're taking a big risk. You look at the inflation data, look at, the value of homes, look at, just look around the way they're printing money, the inherent printing. So if you don't think stocks are risky or speculative at this point, I think you're fooling yourself. In my thought process on this is, what am I going to do? Am I going to go into companies like, whatever, a SPAC, and hope I 2x or 3x my money, or I can invest in something like Polygon, which potentially has up to 100x potential. Sure, it carries some risk, but in my heart, I truly believe that this type of, maybe not Polygon, but something like it, these will be the technologies and the protocols that tomorrow's enterprises will be built on. And I'm not going to let it pass me by. I'm a big cryptocurrency bull. And I think the word currency is really what throws people off. So I'm going to try to refrain from using the word cryptocurrency and refer to them as crypto assets because I believe that's what they are. I'm very excited. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Please be sure to tap that like button, subscribe for future content, and let me know what you think. If you found anything of value, please drop a comment and make sure you come back next time.